25 must-know English idioms. Here is a selection of must-know English idioms for C1 to C2 level English. These are really common in everyday British English. Let's kick off with the first one. Get a foot in the door. This is an informal way of saying obtain an opportunity to start working in a company, especially when this could lead to more opportunities in the future. Take its toll. This is when something has a gradual negative effect on someone or something, or it causes a lot of suffering. See eye to eye with someone. If you agree with someone or have the same opinion as them, you see eye to eye with this person. Be in two minds. If you are in two minds about something, about doing something, or about whether to do something, you are finding it difficult to decide between two alternatives. Cut corners. This means to skip certain steps so you can do something as easily or cheaply as possible. This implies that it has a negative effect on what you're doing because you haven't done it properly. Foot the bill. Here is another informal way of saying to pay for something, especially if it is expensive. As we say pay for something, we also use the preposition for after foot the bill. Vote with your feet. This is when you show or express your disapproval of something by not going to a place or not spending money somewhere. Get off on the wrong foot. This means to make a bad start to a situation, like your first day with your new boss. If you get off on the wrong foot with someone, you make a bad first impression when you meet them for the first time. Tie up loose ends. When you take care of or finish the final parts of something that have not been completed, we say you tie up loose ends. Prey on your mind. If something preys on your mind, it worries you so much over a period of time that you can't forget it. Hit the nail on the head. If you say that someone has hit the nail on the head, it means you think they are totally right about something. Have a lot on your plate. This basically means you have a lot of responsibilities or things you have to deal with, and for this reason you are extremely busy. Take something with a pinch of salt. This is a great way of saying that you don't want to fully believe something because you are skeptical about the information. By the way, you can also say a grain of salt, which is more common in American English. Put paid to something. If an occurrence puts paid to your hopes, chances, or ambitions, it totally ends or destroys them. Mind your own business. Generally speaking, this is an impolite expression that you might use to tell someone you are not going to give them certain information about you because it is personal and does not concern them. It's another way of saying don't be nosy. Alternatively, you can use this idiom to say you continue to do an action you are doing without it affecting anyone. Keep an eye on someone or something. This is when you monitor or look after someone or something to make sure it or they are okay. Happen to do something. If you happen to do something, it means you experience something by chance or unintentionally, implying that a coincidence has taken place. Add fuel to the fire. When you do or say something that makes an existing problem or bad situation even worse, or you further infuriate a person or group of people who are already angry, you add fuel to the fire. Have a gift for something. Here's a more elaborate way of saying that someone has a natural talent for doing something. Be out of the question. We use this to add more emphasis when we say that something is absolutely not allowed or it is totally impossible. Be in the spotlight. This is to be at the center of public attention. This idiom originates from an actor being in the spotlight on stage in the theatre. Do your utmost. This formal fixed phrase simply emphasizes that you try as hard as you can to do something. Be in awe of someone. If you are in awe of someone, you have enormous respect and admiration for this person, so much so that perhaps you feel overwhelmed and nervous in front of them. Make do with something. If you make do with or without something, you do as well as possible even though you need the thing or person you don't have. Have it in for someone. If you have it in for someone, you persistently criticize or try to harm someone or desire to do so, especially due to a grudge. That's it for today. If you want to learn British English with me, hit the subscribe button to join the community and put some icing on your English.